Hey everybody, Ramblin Mike here. Gonna share a fun tarot deck with you today. The Hush Tarot. It's very interesting. This was put together by an artist named Jeremy Hush. Many of you may know his work. This is produced by U.S. Game Systems. It's a very fun deck, very interesting. I'm going to show it to you. All 78 cards, because a lot of people watch these videos because they want to see all 78 cards in the tarot deck. Many of you watch these because you want to see what this looks like modified. As I'm putting this video out, I haven't seen this deck modified yet. Maybe the first look that many of you have at this deck modified. And in my opinion, it helped to modify it because it's definitely got a lot of stuff going on in the pictures, and I just cut those edges off, a little off the side, a little off the top and the bottom, just kind of mellowed it out a little bit, centering the main figures and all of that. And a lot of you watch these because, well, you're interested in grabbing one of these modified versions for yourself or for a friend. If that's the case for you, then all that information is down below in the description area. Send me a text and I'll send you an invoice, and then that very day, I stop what I'm doing, I smudge the deck, bless it, wrap it up real pretty, put a bow on it, package it, and generally that very day, take it down to the post office and get it on its way to you. So with this deck, you get the nice hard box. I like that they're putting out these nice hard boxes for us anymore. You can keep your deck for years, nice, and which I've signed because I do trim these. You know, hand trimmed by old Ramblin Mike. And on the back of the box is, you can see, let me get that up there. You can see the borders that I took off, but it definitely helped mellow it out. It is kind of a large deck. I mean, it's as big as this box, you know, which is large. And just brought it down to a nice handheld size. So you get the nice box. You do get a nice book. It's all in English, and it helps with the interpretation that the artist had right here of what they were trying to portray in the picture and line it up with Rider-Waite style. But it's definitely an interesting deck, highly intuitive, and I'm sure I'm going to see a lot more of this being played with on YouTube, just because it is very cool artwork, lots of skulls and birds, and he talks about it in here. Certain kinds of birds mean different things in the spiritual world and all that. It's a very interesting book, and it's a very interesting deck. So enough about the book and enough about the box. Let's do it. Let's go through all 78 cards of the Hush Tarot. Here we go. Here's the Fool. And that's it's like a little weasel or a ferret, which, you know, is kind of the little fool, you know, the little antics of them and the carefreeness. And I could see that creature would represent the fool nice. The backs came out nice with the trim. It's got some kind of, it's a moth, but I mean, the artistry, it looks like a skull. It's really cool. Kind of that old antique-y look. I like the back, and it came out nice with the trim, which is important. Here we go to the Magician, number 1. A very interesting picture right there. It's definitely got some kind of cloud thing going on up here, and some kind of wolf or something that's been decapitated. And I assume she's trying to heal this beast. It's kind of what the little, I don't know, read the book. It's very cool. It's very fun. Here is our High Priestess. And she has the little sparrows in her hand. That always talks to me about, you know, hearing from source. It's nice, the stars around her head right there. Here's our Empress with like a crow on top of her head, looking to the heavenlies, the wisdom of the crow, you know, the brokenness. You can see the arms and stuff that it would take to become the high, or the Empress. I don't know, it's a very interesting. Here's the Emperor, the old bird right there representing, you know, crowning the empire. It's very interesting. The Hierophant. These are some kind of whippoorwill, which is supposed to be some kind of spiritual bird. You know, it's nice. The Lovers. Shakti and Shiva, I believe. It's really a cool Lovers card. The Chariot with the carousel, but it looks like it's been broken free from the carousel. Like I say, very intuitive, but yet you can still see rider weight in all of this. Again, the Strength card. And the brokenness again, but the healing. Those are bats chasing moths. It's very interesting. The Hermit, the old wise owl. The Wheel, a little ant on a leaf, spinning round and round and round. Justice. The Hanged Man. It's kind of like some muted person, all wrapped up in some entanglement. It's nice. It's definitely Hangman. Death card is very cool. You know, the old eagle, and the skull with the eggs down below. Very cool death card. Temperance. The Devil. You know, the little bunny, the little kitty cats right there playing with the old devil mask, you know. It's just a mask. It's very cool. The Tower. You know, and the little birds looking at the tower. And I'm like, well, maybe we can just go ahead and reuse this. Build our home within this broken tower. It's cool, man. The Star card has a sparrow or something. Has a banner. It says, hunting we will go. That's a skull. Definitely, you know, you don't get the Star card unless you've been through Hellfire and all that. And the sparrow flying high. It's very cool. The Sun and the Moon card are extremely cool. I'll show them both together. And Judgment and the World are very interesting as well. Off to the minor arcana. I start with the Wands, the Ace of Wands. Has a little sparrow like building a nest on somebody's head right there. Maybe they were taking a nap or something. Two of Wands. You can see the crossroads there on the lightning rod. Three of Wands. Here's Four of Wands. The flowers, the Four Wands. It's nice. The Five Wands. Again, the serpent's all entangled with the wands. 6 wands, you can see the victory in that, you know. All the little bumblebees or whatever, they all have the wands, and she's riding on the sparrow or whatever with the wand of victory. It's cool, man. 7 of wands, you can definitely see the defensiveness. She has all the wands, all the pokey stick people, she took them from them. It's very nice. 8 of wands, dreaming, all the cardinals sitting on the 8 wands, ready to go forth and take a message. Maybe she's sending a message in the dream. Very intuitive. It's an amazing deck in my opinion. The 9 of wands, you know, wounded warrior, but no quitting sense, moving forward. And the 10 of wands has a little kitty cat with a little elf or something down in there. It's a very interesting card right here. And it just doesn't stop being an interesting deck. Here's our page of wands. The Knight of Wands, I like that one, huh? The Queen of Wands, I mean, it's interesting. It shows, you know, the arrow or the wand pointing in the direction that she needs to go to, like the wisdom of the crow telling her which way she should go. It's interesting. The King of Wands, again, I see all these birds just kind of representing source and them leading and guiding us to the best of their ability. Here is our Ace of Swords. The 2 of Swords. Here's our 3 of Swords. Four. Our 5 of Swords. 6. All the piranha down in there. The 7 of Swords. All the keys. The 8 of Swords. It's a nice representation of 8 swords. They're all kind of flowers. She's not really trapped. The 9 swords. It's a nice representation of things that go bump in the night. And the 10 of swords are represented nicely in this deck by, you know, dandelions coming out of her. Very interesting. Some kind of mythological creature right here. I think they're carpies. I don't know. They have the face of a human, but the body of a bird. It is our Page of Swords. Here's our Knight of Swords. It's very nice. Very cool. Our Queen of Swords with her crow mask right there. And our King of Swords. The old Tom. I like this deck, man. And now to the cups. It's very cool. Has the sparrow coming out of the skull. The King's crown. The Ace of Cups. 2 of Cups. Three of Cups. Four of Cups. Our 5 of Cups is a nice representation of the River of Tears. It is playable in the book. Absolutely helps you see what the artist was trying to put together here. 6 of Cups. Our little bunny rabbit family. The 7 of Cups. Well, it is just a fantasy. The 8 of Cups. Nine Cups. It's a nice wish fulfillment card, the genie in the bottle. And 10 Cups right here. You know, it's got some swans or herrings or whatever they are. Those kind of birds that mate for life. 10 Cups. Here is our Page of Cups. It's like a hornet's nest, and there's hornets down on there. But they're still, you know, they're calm. The Knight of Cups. It's a fun one. The Queen of Cups. And our King of Cups. And finally to our Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, the Dove with the key on the hand. It's very nice. The 2 of Pentacles, the key pin, the 2 doves. It's nice, man. I like this deck, to be honest with you. Here's 3 of Pentacles. 4. Our 5 of Pentacles. It's nice. Out in the cold. 6 of Pentacles. It's very nice. The Libra scales right there, you know. Trying to listen to source. It's an interesting deck, man. Highly intuitive. I'm sure I'm going to see a lot of this played with on YouTube. 7 of Pentacles. Here's the 8. Definitely working. The 9 of Pentacles. There she is with her bird. The 10 of Pentacles. Definitely serene, you know, the bridge over troubled water, you know, the lotus or whatever those are. Nice 10 of Pentacles. Here is our Page of Pentacles. That's an interesting card. Our Knight of Pentacles. Our Queen of Pentacles. And our very cool and wild King of Pentacles. As you can see, man, it's an amazing deck. It has nice lamination on it, as you can see. It's not too heavy. It's not too light. It's still a full-size deck. I like to show it in my hand to get an idea of the size of the deck. It's still good size. It's a full-size deck, even after the trim. Like I said, lamination is right. The cardstock's nice. I mean, I like what these tarot companies are putting out for us anymore. They're listening to us. Putting out the nice boxes. Nice little white book, you know. Lamination proper and all of that. All around, man, I like this deck. I've machined it, rounded the corners. Shuffles like a dream. And like I said, if you're interested in grabbing one of these modified ones that I put together, all the information is down below. I will have it in the mail for you today. Let's pull a card, huh? What you got for us, Source, from the Hush Tarot? Cutting the deck. What you got for us? Got the Hangman. You know. But Hangman, he's definitely getting himself out of, or she, getting theyself out of that old hangman's position right there. Looking at things with a whole new perspective, and that's what Hangman's all about. Hope you guys enjoy these. I'm definitely enjoying putting them together for you. Namaste. Love and light. Talk to you soon. Bye for now.